Hello. How are you? How is everyone today? Okay. Well, game kind of came out of left field because I didn't know about it until like 2 weeks ago, and I picked it up recently and thought I'd give it a shot. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing for a little bit, at least multiple sessions. I don't know how long I'll go, but this is News Tower. This is a game where you run a news tower in like 1930s New York. Do we need to do the intro? Let's see. Nah, let's just go into it. Let's have some fun trying to figure out this game's mechanics as we go. So, this game is one of those business manager style games. But the reason I like it is it has some elements. I guess I shouldn't say I like it. The reasons I'm interested in it is because it has some elements of worker placement, and those are my favorite types of board games. So we'll get into that. Your father's been gone a decade now, and frankly, he left things in a bit of a state. Don't worry, this city'll chew you up anyway. It's what it does. Call it an overdue inheritance. The business is all yours now. It'll be tough on your own, but I think you'll find a way to keep the lights on, one way or the other. What should the newspaper name be? We'll just go with the Menovar Daily. That makes sense. I've arranged a taxi. Take it. Your uncle. Nice. And here is the Menovar Daily. It is tiny. Okay, so space does pause. Good. Okay, so we have until Sunday of each week to get stories printed. So, and we start off with 20,000. Yeah, 20,000. So far, there's nothing in the bottom left, so that's good. I'm not covering anything. But yeah, let's elevation view, comfort view, floor assignments. Okay, interesting. Other order resources. Okay, all right. And then this is the area map. It's big. It's very big. Alright, Williamsburg wants sports and crime. West Village wants economy and politics. And Bayonne wants society and entertainment. Okay. I don't know how much of that is going to matter here. That's the printing. This is hiring. Okay. So let's build first. We are going to need reporting stuff. So let's get a telegraph station. I know a little bit about this because I watched an introduction of this being played, so then we'll get a reporter desk and that near here. So let's get a people for this. Pat Brown, concentration recovers faster. Not bothered by smell, not bothered by noise. Ooh, not bothered by noise. Oh, that's big. Yeah, we'll put you in there. You're the most expensive one, actually, so never mind. Let's get Pat Brown. Okay. Ooh, excuse me, that hiccup came out of nowhere. And then reporter. Let's see. Toilet stat decreases more slowly. Not bothered by trash. Produces 50% less trash. And just cheap. Yeah, let's get a cheap reporter. Why not? Alright. And then we have the skills here. The workplace is showing where it is. Build accessories. Oh. Oh, that's neat. Well, let's give you a globe. And then I know I'm gonna need all sorts of little things. So first off, let's get some amenities here. Get a wall with a door with a toilet, and then let's grab counters noise and heat. Interesting. Ceiling signs and wall signs, that's cool. And this is for production of the stuff. This is utility. There we are, water cooler. Let's throw that here. Okay. And then, oh, that's cool. It's grouped by what it counters. That's nice. So let's go acoustic panel over here. And then we're gonna need some trash cans. And then some smell counter. Oop. Shoot. You get back here. I keep trying to left click and drag when it's right click and drag. Yeah, I mean, right there would be good. And then, oh, I see. I can use the sink to help with that. Okay. Let's move this around then, and let's get a sink. That'll work. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's look at the comforts here. Okay, so the only smell spot is there. There's no noise. Good. Let's get some lights in here. There we go. And then we'll need all this in a bit. Actually, should we... Yeah, let's go ahead and get the second floor ready. Unreachable room. There. Now it's reachable. And then we'll need our input module. Here, let's move this. Oop. Over this side. That way this all doesn't impact it as much. Okay. And then we'll need a belt. Right? Or do we? Our page module. Our output module. Okay. Incomplete printer. There we go. Alright, so that is now a complete printer. It has a lot of noise and a lot of heat, so let's try to counteract that if we can. This is storage. Put storage up here. Comfort, here we go. So heat. Okay, a small fan's not gonna do much, it looks like. A vent's not gonna do much either. What about this industrial wallpaper? That helps a little bit. Okay. I think that's just something we're gonna have to deal with, is this area is just gonna have to be hot and noisy. And for noise, try to dampen the noise a little bit. That seems okay. Yeah, and then we'll need lights for that as well. Okay. I think that's a good starting spot. It's not terrible. Oh, and light for the storage over here. Yeah, I think that's a good start. What else we got? Oh, do we use the printer page modules to add more pages to the... Ah, I see. Okay. I get it. I get it. Maybe a sweeping station over here. We'll grab... Oh, let's grab someone with some maintenance. Let's see, not bothered by smell. That's perfect. You live here now. Okay. Alright, so... let's go ahead and go. Alright, that was a lot of prep. So just so you can understand what I was doing there, there's a lot of... I keep kicking my microphone, sorry. Still trying to figure out a good place for that stand right now. There's a lot of discomforts that you need to get rid of in order for comforts to... Okay, so... condition, workplace, salary. Ah, there it is. Okay, so this is a crime story. It's starting as a society. Watsonville riots erupt. Then it can go into politics or crime. He's going to be better for crime, so we'll send him out to check out the Watsonville riots. Racial violence. Okay, lovely. Oh, I can prioritize certain things. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. That's neat. Okay. And then... so this is a chain that I can do. Typesetter. And then an assembler. Okay. So I'm going to need more stuff to get this printed. Production. Typesetting. And then assembly. Okay, so we need people for those. Typesetting. We have Don Keller, who is smell tolerant. Scott Allers. 2% speed increase on tasks every month, but resets in January. That's interesting. I kind of want to do that. That seems pretty good. And then the assembly table. Let's go with Earl White. You're noise tolerant, so that should be good. Okay. Too dark, so we need lights up over here. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get another order set up. So we need another telegraph station, another telegrapher. Might as well grab you. Okay, there's a little noise to deal with, so let's grab another acoustic panel here. And then let's grab another... Alright, so we got a report. So that's going to go upstairs. While that's happening, I'm going to get another reporter up and running. And we'll grab a reporter that covers different stuff if we can. Alright, let me pause here. Because I want to check what reporter I have currently. There you are. So I have crime, economy, and society. So I'm gonna have one overlap. Not bothered by trash, produces less trash. Let's go with Reginald. I was gonna pick him earlier. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we got another story. We've got a politics or economy. If I send Lubov, I can get a little bit of a boost here. Defeat. Interesting. Let's go with economy. The Volstead Act. Okay. And then this can extend. Let's take this to their new legal restrictions angle. Okay. Oh, yep, we got trash to deal with here. Okay. Oh, yep, she's going up to take care of it. Good. Good deal. All right, reporters are out. They're doing their thing. Get a medium delivery of food. I can stockpile this myself, so that's fine. There we go. That way we have stuff for the water cooler. Okay. Things are going smoothly so far. Yeah, this whole thing of like getting the stories and then having to choose who to send on those stories is very fun. I like that a lot. Oops. Well, there's the finances button. Yeah, that's where that worker placement idea comes in. Alright, so we got someone back in, so... we can try to send someone on that. Stash. Oh, nice. Alright, we got more going on now. So we can send Reginald over here. Let's see if he can get the political angle, and then recession on the loose. Let's go ahead and take the economic angle on this. Oh, continent is locked. Cool. That's neat. Yeah, it's 1930, if you can see up there. So. And yeah, we're trying to get as much as we can finished before Sunday. We may have to print an incomplete story, but, you know, sometimes that's what you gotta do. We're here to print news. May not be accurate, but it's news. It's the Menovar Daily. It's more of a weekly, but It's fine. Okay. Let's see if we can get any last minute parts of the paper in. I should give you a globe too. There you go, buddy. Alright, we got more in. Oh, so that story is done. Cool. We looking over here. So yeah, we've got both of those. Unpopular, huh? Interesting. Okay. So I can keep that line open, but I can also close it. You know what? I will close that story. I think we've got enough of that story to print. The other story that we got here, this is an entertainment story. We don't have an entertainment reporter. That is awkward. I'm going to move this over here. Must print now. Okay. Well, this is going to be our best story here. Let's see. We have one solid side of this story. But it won't let me print it, huh? Because it's not done. Yeah. Then this one is also not done, so I guess we're just printing the one. Yeah, I think we're just printing the one. All right. Acquired paper. All right. Start the printer. There we go. We got one story. Nice. Okay. We didn't even make enough to cover our wages. Good. Okay, so now we need to choose a spot to go. Let's see. We've got a lot of economy stories in here, so let's see if we can find a place that'll want an economy story. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. It is now February. So let's see here. We need to find a different story. Let's see if we can find a different story. This one has society. Theater opens in Visalia. So let's send Reginald on that one. Okay, and then he's looking for another story. We might need to get another reporter here that can cover entertainment. What else are we not covering? Let's see. Let's go to the map really quick. Ooh, staff board. Ooh, this is nifty. Okay. Where's the map? There it is. Area map. So. Oh, neat. This is cool. Highlights over those buildings that are useful for it. That's nice. Okay. Anyway, what do we got? What all types are there? I'd like to see that. Here we go. Reporting. So we do not have entertainment, photography, illustration, or cartography. So entertainment's really the main one that we're missing here. So we need a reporter that can cover entertainment. So let's grab another reporter desk. Let's see. Let's grab... We can either go Thomas Meyer, who is nocturnal, or Patricia Woodbury, who's not affected by heat. Let's go with Thomas. He gives us duplicates of some stuff we don't have duplicates of right now, so... Alright, now we've got a society story. Reginald's already gone, so we have to send Hughes out. Police card explodes on main road, no casualties from the explosion. Okay. Okay, the recession story is ready to go. The legislation story is also ready to go. The theater story is getting done. But we're going to be able to add more to it here. We have an entertainment person, so let's go ahead and send that reporter out so we can get that done. If I remember correctly, the reporter I just hired is nocturnal, right? Yes, so I don't have to put a light over his desk. That's convenient. Okay, and then how are we doing on paper? I think we're doing okay on paper. Alright, this just opened up into some new stuff. We could send Reginald out to get the politics angle. So let's go ahead and do that. Then we can use the area map to try to figure out, like, where I want to go to get upgrades. So Wall Street Banker, I need to be trusted with the mayor. Empire State Building is the mayor. Okay. Department of Labor says 1.5 million more workers have lost their jobs since the beginning of the recession, and there's no end in sight. But hey, tragedy sells, right? Okay. So, unemployment on the rise. Do we go to the Department of Labor, or do we go to a working class home? Ooh. Let's go to a working class home. I like that. That should work. And this is still getting reported on. Oh, I can't see in the bathroom, huh? Who needs lights in a bathroom? Like, seriously. Alright, you're good. Cool. Lubov is still out. We got another story. Parliament starts path. We'd send Thomas out. Party searching for right candidates. Okay. That gets us that. Okay, that story is as complete as it's gonna get. Sloppy production, huh? Should be done in time? We'll see. I guess I should have taken a better look at the map. I will get this Wall Street banker, but I need to get trusted with the mayor. This legislative report desk or George Washington statue. I guess if I want to go to politics, I follow that map section. This is different reporting category. Okay. Ooh, an election map. All right. We could become a political paper. You're uncomfortable, huh? Why are you uncomfortable? Is it because of the heat? Let me give you a fan here. Why this no work? Oh, does it need to be on a wall? It needs to be on a wall. Okay. Well, in that case, let's pause here. First off, let's get the election map here. Let's go ahead and grab a wall with a door to get into here. And then let's see. Can I get a fan in here as well? I can. That should help. Alright. That should help with this discomfort. Okay, I've got a lot of reporters doing nothing here. Let's see what we got. We got a boxing story. Let's go there. And then this one is an economic story. Unveiling. Okay. There we go. Alright, those aren't going to be ready by Sunday. I have a lot of stuff I can print all of a sudden. Oh, do I add another floor here? So I can get a second page? Can I even fit a second page in here, or do I have to move some stuff? I may need to move some stuff. Let's see. You gotta love a game that you can manipulate so thoroughly. I love this. This is great. Here, let's do this. Let's move you. Move the sweeping station over here so we can move the storage cabinet. Oh, probably need to move the air vent. So we can move the storage cabinet. There we go. And then that'll allow us to move the sweeping station up here so we can move these closer to the door. Okay. And that'll allow us to move the acoustic panel, move the door closer to here. And then that'll allow us to move these print modules. I'm probably expanding way too early, but that's okay. Let's see. I'm going to have a lot of stories, so I want to make sure that I can print them all if I need to. Okay. Oh, those fit right in between those modules. That's nice. If I had a little bit more room. Ah. Can't go right by the door. Bummer. was hoping I can make just a smidgen more room over here. Come on. Let's see here. Stairs. 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 I'll have it go right there. Perfect. So that'll allow me to move this here. This over here. Move the trash can right here. Move this over here. Okay. Get the lamps over these. Get this over here. Okay. Get this over here. As far as it'll go. Okay. Then I should be able to set this so that there are acoustic panels between each section of the printing press. Where's the comfort? Here we are. So another acoustic panel here. This moves here. Another acoustic panel here. This moves here. And then the last acoustic panel can go right there. Okay. And then we can put air vents, because that's what we need for heat. Yeah, air vents. Can't put them any lower than that, unfortunately, so air vents aren't going to be the greatest thing to combat heat, but they'll at least keep the heat at a tolerable level. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. It ain't perfect, but it's there. Cool. Then I'll probably need another light. How are you uncomfortable? Oh. Smell. Okay, well. You can live with that. It's a bathroom. Yeah, I'll put a fan in here. Jeez. And an air vent too. Fine. Just counteract the smell entirely. And then lights. There. Okay. That's about as good as I'm going to make it. Alright, we had another one of these go off, I think. No, I think we've... Yeah, we're good for now. Okay. Honestly, we've got 3 stories lined up already. This will be pretty solid. Boxing gloves. Sweet. Okay, so that'll help us with sports reporting. Now they're both going up with stories at the same time. We'll give them as much time as we can. Boy, those stories are building up. What do we got here? Another economy story. This is Casino Require Resignation Ruthless Operator. Unrest. No comments yet. Okay. How much time was that going to take? 16 hours. Okay. Alright. Well. Now what are you upset about? Your area's fine. What, do you want a chair? Can I even buy chairs? I can't even buy chairs. Here, have a plan. Look at this nice painting. All right, what do we got? This is sloppy, huh? Why is this still sloppy? Oh, I don't think I ever finished that story. You know what? We'll throw that on page 2. This has a bunch of stuff on it, so we'll print that on the front page. We'll get some combo bonuses there, and I think these are all still being worked on, right? Yeah. Yeah, those are all still being worked on. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough paper. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. So, am I gonna have to cut the back page story? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Nice. Unrest is the mark of existence. Alright, 1,050 from sales. Good. We got an influence. Nice. Our wages were only $5.92, so we actually earned money today. Nice. Yeah. Let's see. I want to be able to print ads. So I need to go to Columbia. So if I go to Williamsburg, I can go to Long Island and Central Park. Or I can go around this way. Go here for legislation reporting first. As a comfort thing. That would also push me towards graphics technology. Hidden agendas. Man, that's a lot of hidden agendas. That's kind of neat. Travel discounts. Okay. Yeah, let's go West New York. We need politics and unrest. Okay. We do have a couple politics stories, if I remember correctly, so... That is on the docket. Oh, that's old news now. That's funny. I could trash it. Yeah, I'll just trash that story. Yeah, we're out of paper. I need to order a bunch of paper. Whoop. Everything's low, but we're doing okay. Alright, this is society. That's politics. If we go society, we go towards tragic. This is the unemployment day riots. Let's go politics. Let's send Thomas. Because we need politics on our next thing anyway. Oh, Taft. Huh. Yeah, I got that. Okay. We'll just wait for our other reporter to get back. More people we can hire. deadline driven, increased task speed on Saturday and Sunday. That's funny. Your uncomforts. Yeah, the fact that we don't have anything stocked, I get it. We need a new station, don't we? Employee needs. Utility? Resupply desk, that's what we need. Yeah, okay, so move you there, get the resupply desk down. And let's grab, let's see. Just cheap. I love that just cheap is something. Yeah, let's go with Sergey? Is that your name? Sergey White. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Alright, you've got some restocking to do. Sorry, man. It's a mess over here. Okay, do we have... No, Thomas is still out reporting. Oh, there's Reginald. Alright, you go. Yeah, I know. We're getting there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys and gals. We're working on it. All right. Newspaper as paper. I need a light over here. Side. There we go. Alright, something new in the wire. Auto crashes. This is a society, so we can send Lubov. Police fine. Interesting. We got 4 stories ready to go. Yeah, we got 4 stories ready to go. Nice. I don't think we're gonna get any unrest. Could be wrong though. It's a tragic story. Reginald's back, so we just have to wait for Reginald to drop off his story, and then we'll... send him out again. That's 5 stories that we have completed. Oh, I need a light over here. Alright. Off you go. So I can continue reporting on it and get a fine, or... Interesting. Okay. Man, we went through our stock pretty quick, huh? Coal. Oh, for the generator. That's funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the food up here. This will be the paper, I'm sure. Yep, there's the paper. Washing station, I guess, is what I need here. Oh, you're immune to smells. That's perfect. Go wash. Go wash the toilet. Oh. I'm doing it. $150 fine. Okay. Moral code in place. We go to the 20th Century Fox lot for economics, but he's out reporting. And go. I can send Thomas Meyer. Yeah, might as well. That started. We may have to build a third floor here for more reporters. We'll see how we do on the next paper. We have 6 stories, so that's good. We have a full paper's worth. Use 60% of my power. That's what the generators are for, I assume. I can send Hughes to get the other side of this. There's another economic story in Detroit for manufacturing being halted. I don't have another economic reporter, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to get more reporters. I only have 1 for crime, 1 for entertainment, and 1 for economic. Alright, well, we can put together the paper. Oh, we do have a couple unrest stories. Nice. So we'll do that. We'll do this alongside, and we'll do this alongside as well. And then on the back page, we'll get the unveiling, unemployment, and the boxing. And I don't have enough paper. You're kidding me. My man, I need more paper. Okay, he's working on it. Good. Okay, we've unlocked the gossip story. Alright, Thomas, you go do that. Censorship or protection? How's our other story going? Oh, we gotta get Lubov back for me to send him out. Okay, do we have enough paper? We do. Start that paper. Nice. 1410, not bad. Got West New York all taken care of. Awesome. Almost double. Nice. Appreciate that. Alright, so I need 4 more of those. And get a large plant. Let's leave that for now. We go to Fort Lee. That'll get us towards the ad agency. Go to lenders, though. That'll get us to the library, which will get me some extra stuff that I can use for editing. There's the chief of police. Okay. Courthouse. It's all law there. Lawsuit risk reduction and desk lamps. Okay. Oh, Columbia University has a bunch of stuff though. Coffee machines, stuff for economics. Generates content over time. That's pretty good. I kind of want to get the library. Getting some stuff to edit our paper should be pretty good. But I really want to get ads so that I can get some more money going. Tough balance. You know what? Let's go here. We have some politics stuff in the drawer. Alarming and defeat. Ooh. No appointments. Okay. This. We need a fame story. They want dirt. They want unveilings. That is going to be a tough one to get everything for. Or I could work myself to this. Art gallery. Ah, okay. What is this? This is the Jersey Theater. Okay. Hoboken. I already have stuff in the drawer for Hoboken, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're out of paper again. Shocker. Alright, so let's pause here because we do need to get that next floor built. We need stairs. So let's get stairs going here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, there we go. So I can link those together. Good. All right, and then what I can do is I can get our telegraphers come up here. I know it's too dark. We're getting there. And then this floor can be for reporters. And also put this up here. I want another bathroom. A wall with a door. I wish I could, like, copy an entire... Can I do that? Can I, like... I just want to copy this whole thing up here. I wish I could do that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to do it manually. So, oh, tiles reduces stank. I did not know that. That makes sense, though. So let's do that. So reduce the stank. Let's go... Oh, workbench allows repairs, so we'll probably need that here soon. Employee needs... Let's get another toilet in here. And then for comfort, we need... Smell counter, we need a sink. We need a fan. We need an air vent. And then... We'll need... Employee needs... No, lights. We'll need a light up here. Okay. We'll need lights up here. Need to get in a water cooler. Get that water cooler in here. We'll get another telegraph station. Okay. We'll need another light. Need another acoustic panel. Another trash can. There's that. Okay. This is the resupply desk, I think, so yeah, we'll stick that next to there. We'll get another light. I am probably way outgrowing what I need to here, but you know what? You gotta grow big to make it big. That's how I'm putting it. Alright, so there's that. Let's get our light here. Oh, wait, I don't need another light. Never mind. Awesome. We're good there. It's the trash can that I need. That's what I was wanting to grab. So, trash can right there. Alright, and then we need some reporters. What are we low on? It's crime, entertainment, and economy. Psychic. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting little thing. Yeah, let's get Nils as our other reporter. That'll give us... We only have one crime reporter, but that's fine. And then we need to get a telegrapher. I mean, we can go with someone else cheap. Yeah. Where's our typesetter? What are your skills? Let's go ahead and have you work on telegraph, and then you can go to typesetting. There you go, Lucille. Earl, yeah, Earl's our best assembler, so yeah, this works. Okay. Now we got more reporters. We can go out to do more reporting done. Let's go Lubov here. We've got everything there. So, see what we can get up here. How are we doing on paper? We're at 429, 308. Okay. Got 2 stories done. We've got both of what we need for this district already, so... Excuse you. Rude. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is... Kellogg calls for change. Political stories, huh? I could turn into an economic statistics story. Alright, let's send Reginald there. And then once Thomas Myers dropped off his stuff, okay, so we can send him over to Luncheon Hall. Reports of a high-profile murder right on the doorsteps of a courthouse. That doesn't show a total lack of respect for our honorable authorities. What does? Who's really running America in these prohibition times? Okay, Milwaukee murder. Ah, Lubov is coming back. Okay, I think Lubov just dropped his off. We need to get him out there now. Hey, we didn't piss off the mafia. Good deal. Metal slug trolley. Ooh. Ooh, that helps our typesetting. Nice. Alright. Let's get that in. Oh, we gotta have room for it, is the problem. Alright, we're gonna shove this down here so we can put the metal slug trolley right there. Actually, we need the metal slug trolley to be in between, don't we? Perfect. There we go. That'll work. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Alright, we'll finish up this month and then that'll be good. Oh, this game is so good. This game is so fun. Just trying to maneuver things around and get everybody where they need to be, and oh, it's so good. I probably don't have the money for another reporter at the moment, unfortunately. Alright. Lubov is still reporting, so Nils will have to go. Oh, we have a sports story. Demar wins again. Yeah, let's send Reginald for that side of the story. See if we can't get the triumphant. And we got a crime story over here that's alarming. Lubov has just gotten back, so once he gets up, we'll get that taken care of. But yeah, this game is great. This game is so much fun. Alright, Lubov, get out there. We need to have another telegraph station if we're going to get all 4 of my reporters out on a regular basis. This one's a fork. This one, I've already got both. This one, I've only got one, so we're just kind of... He's just kind of sitting here. Alright, now he can go out. Cool. It's Thursday. We've got 4 stories already. See what story he comes up with. How you doing, Scott? Seem to be doing pretty good. Salary's mediocre. Salary's fine. Salary's fine. Salary's fine. Can I get a summary of that on the stat board? Kind of. Okay, yeah, good. Good, yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Everybody seems to be okay with their salaries, so... Ooh, we got news stories all over the place. Oh, that hurts. Alright, what else we got? I'm gonna go ahead and pause. Oh, I could get arrested? I have to have key information in order to get that, so I have to go this way so I can go this way. Okay, and then this is an economic collapse. Lubov should go handle that. Anybody can really handle this story. Let's send Reginald out for that one. Yep. And then this one. Let's send Nils. No. Nice. Alright. Lou Hoover falls. And now we can send Thomas Meyer to the pressure room. Alright. That was solid. That worked out. Oh, we are out of paper. Get some paper report delivered. I can go ahead and get that up to storage cabinet. All right, they're doing pretty good. Bookkeeping. Economic reporting benefit. Okay. Oh, globes help with... Ah. That makes sense. That's cool. You can use little decorations to add bonuses. I love that. Okay, how are we doing on our stories? Oh, we got plenty. Okay, so this is old news. That's the tragic story. Do we have another tragic story in the bank, though? No, we don't. So I say we put that story on the back page. That is our politics and society. So let's see, we can put another society on there. And this is a politics story, so we can throw that on the back page. And then we need our gossip story somewhere, so we'll put that on the front page. There we go. And then these can go on the next paper since they're both crime stories. Okay. We'll need more paper. I can't get enough paper on there. Rip. I need the tragic story on there. I guess I can ditch this one. Wow, I really have to ditch a lot just to get our paper able to be printed. That's unfortunate. We have to have this. This gives us bonuses on both. Man, the fact that we can't have a back page is gonna hurt. It's gonna make a lot of old news. Wow. We are so poor. Print society the most? I mean, we got 3 society stories, so that could be done. Put it to use. Write about what folks are really facing out there. Show everyday life loud enough for the marble columns to shake. Do it right, perhaps next time I'll offer you tea. If not, well, you'll still have your printing press, won't you? Sure. Yeah, I've got 3 society stories. I have a fame story in the drawer. Nice. Society inspiring. Oh, I could get an entertainment story. Yeah. We'll try there. Alright. And that is where we will end for today. We're doing okay. I might have to... Oh, the printer's broken. Alright, well... We're going to have to deal with that next time, and we're going to have to figure out... we're going to have to take a loan, I think, for us to keep printing papers, so this ought to be fun. But yeah, until next time, I will see you whenever.